In episode 14 of Asset Mentor Review, we discuss what should be covered in a pre-operational check, flowchart verification, and avoiding overwhelm of implementing another auditing standard into your business. What should you cover in a pre-operational check? The purpose of a pre-op check is to make sure that no hazards exist before you start your production for the day. Also, whoever is designated in your business to carry out these checks needs to be adequately trained. Some of the key areas that need to be checked include that all your equipment is clean, maintained and functioning correctly, staff are complying with personal hygiene procedures, waste bins are clean and accessible, the correct packaging is on hand, monitoring forms are available as required, and there is no evidence of pests or other contaminants. Flowchart verification. The importance of undertaking an on-site verification of your flowchart cannot be emphasised enough. This means actually going out into the production area and mapping out what you have got on paper to what is really actually happening. If you have not identified all steps correctly, it can be guaranteed that you won't have identified and assessed all potential hazards at each step. This leaves your business at risk of hazards being uncontrolled. This week's action item gets you outside. Go around and check that all external grounds are maintained. This includes checking that gardens are weeded and tidy, bulk garbage skip bins are controlled with the lids down, there is a good clear clearance around the external walls of the building, and any pathways, driveways are maintained. It has been pretty quiet on the food recall front in the past week, with no real significant recalls undertaken. The food product recalls that have been published related to things like Listeria monocytogenes in herring and salmon, undeclared eggs and milk in roasted red pepper dip, and undeclared mustard allergen in shrimp haddock nest. It can be overwhelming the thought of having to incorporate another audit standard into your current business. If you are already GFSI standard in place, it is not that much of a leap, but where to start with the whole process can cause anxiety amongst even the best of QA managers. After you stop and take a deep breath, I suggest you get a copy of the new standard for which you are going to be audited against. Go through the standard and map to each requirement the document, record or practice that your business is already in place or currently doing. You will be effectively undertaking a gap audit. When you are done with this process, you can then systematically work your way through the identified gaps to put your system into compliance with the additional rules. Many thanks for checking out this episode of Asset Mentor Review. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment below or just send me an email. Feel free to share with your peers by hitting the preferred social share icon below this post. Until next time, I'm Amanda Evans from assetmentor.com.